Hi, my name is Ryan Mendoza, and I live in the community of Lincoln Heights near downtown LA with my partner Javier and our two dogs, Kobe and Canela. I've been working in the affordable housing industry for about a little over 2 decades. It was actually my father who basically dragged me out of the closet. One day we were at my parents' house, and he is legendary for his communication. He's very direct. And one day he approached me. My mother wasn't around, and he asked me. He's like, "Mijo," he said, "I have a question for you." I said, "What?" And he asked me, "Do you date men?" And I hesitated at first, and I worked up the courage and told him yes. And he was quiet for a bit, and then he looked at me and said, "Mijo," he's like, "I just want you to get the respect that you deserve." And he left it like that. And that was huge for me, knowing that my father had my back. He had told me that he wouldn't tell my mother, and he kept his word. In fact, my mother was a little bit upset with him that she found out that he knew for some time before she found out.
Close to your mom too.
I'm close to both. I'm very close to my mother as well. I think my mother took it a little bit harder. I think at first she was concerned. There were two concerns. One was kind of that family dynamic that had held me back for so long. There was that, and then also she was genuinely concerned about the potential for me to contract HIV. So that was weighing on her mind as well. And we weren't kind of in the context that we are in today, where we do have the medicines, the drugs that are really helping our community stay healthy. It just so happened, and I didn't go there because of this, but it just so happens that Yale is considered the gay Ivy. But no, definitely a very supportive, very I would say pro LGBTQ environment. So yeah, I mean, even a number of the administrators and professors were, if not out, definitely. Supportive of all the LGBT activities on campus. But yeah, being kind of far away kind of gave me that, I guess, that safety net to kind of explore and to come out. But yeah, I mean, there were a lot of gay students. I was maybe about an hour and a half drive from New York City. Or take the train, and definitely took advantage of that. And yeah, I mean, we're talking, this is mid-90s, gay New York, so I look back and I think it was a pretty good time to come out. My friends, we always talk about how we didn't really have that, the older generation of gay Latino role models, because a lot of them passed away. And so I do think that the younger generations of today are getting something that has never really happened on the face of this planet. And that is, they're growing up with a generation, an older generation, a huge block of older LGBT people who have been out for 20, 30 years, have developed families, careers, and they're aging. They're actually we're seeing the aging process, and it's just absolutely fascinating to me to see, kind of just from a sociological, from a psychological standpoint, just what that impact is going to be.